Grand night, grand evening, grand day, whenever it is that you're watching, thank you for being here. I am Vixen Empress Sunflower, and we are in the A-Team Hotline. This is the door where we cultivate the divine masculine and divine feminine to captivate the animalistic mature of our soul. Today is going to be a love reading, and I'm not really sure how many parts it's going to be. I do not want it to be more than two, so let's just say that. But this is VHS Tarot. Listen, y'all look. Just know it's time to get ready, okay? It's time to get ready. This transformation has put you in a honorable position, and maybe you're needing to kind of like beef up your spiritual cleanse, or uh wanting to beef up your spiritual cleansing, something like that. I'm also picking up on fire energy. You could be also working on your root chakra or tapping more into that energy, or even wanting to just ground that energy more into your day to day. Be feeling things within like your thigh area. Um, but before we get further into this, let's call on the ancestors, okay, in the divine 18. Great Mother, Ancestors, Ascended Masters, together we are the 18. Allow me to tap into the collective with my highest good. Allow me to be a beacon of light, hope, and strength for the collective. Um, Thank you for all that you can do, and thank you for all that I can do. I love you by my divine decree. I ask for you to remove any low vibrational energy or any senses that should not be eliminated them. As this is my decree, as I declare, it's my words do not continue void. Shame, yay, yay, gratitude. Hey, mommy. 1010 angel number is very significant. A blue Dodge is significant, or you could have a white Fiat, or your car could just be black, but take how it resonates for you. Some of you are in this position of going through the tower and the temperance. 7941 angel number stood out to me as well. It's 4514. 59 is also significant, as well as number 16. So I'm also getting this song by Siren. So with this energy to me is given that you're no longer um, you're in the energy of mastering your own reality, and it's causing you to be kind of selfish energy. But it's beautiful because you're needing to be in this season of being selfish with your energy and with your time, because who you are is very magnetizing, and you're wanting to be very grounded in your own reality, as well as knowing that you're divinely protected at all times. And I feel like from your really trying to get flow of good fortune around it within your own stability. You could be seeing angel numbers 888, 333, even 999, and once again 1010. May 10th could be as angel number for you, or no, okay, so angel number would be 510. But May 10th, a divine birthday or an angel birthday. So you could have a passed over loved one with this date of birth. Number three, it's just essentially really standing out strong to me. And it's very beautiful because I was also getting the song Burning Blue by Mariah the Scientist. And to me, that's given like wanting to express yourself, but really not knowing where to go or how to start. You could be into gold, or gold could be a big thing for you, or even bronze. So maybe you're someone that's like into metals or like championship energy. White rabbits is also very significant. Maybe you're seeing these in your dream states, but that is coming through at this time. Queen of Hearts is showing her presence, which is giving the energy that you're learning how to have that nurturing energy of emotional maturity before stepping fully into this botanical garden. And maybe you're allowing your heart to actually feel the warmth, feel the joy, and allow this inner light to kind of cultivate and move with truth. Just know that this forward movement is going at a rapid pace, or even feel like a blaze. You could be seeing falcons. For some of you, you're into the Atlanta falcons, so take how it resonate. You may be even seeing horses. We are in the year of the fire horse. So this is very beautiful energy with Sagittarius coming out through here. You can, in fact, even be a Sagittarius with 1213 here. And I'm also getting 12:8 as well as 12:2. So December could be a very prominent time period for you. You could be into like Christmas time or something like that, because I'm seeing red and green, which is essentially also showing me that root chakra to heart chakra energy. And maybe your throat chakra is that next step that you're wanting to kind of expand or even express when it comes to you having this faith in motion. even with that Queen of Hearts energy, it's like maybe that's kind of like where you are in your journey. You're cultivating, trying to hold that inner peace or holding that inner vision with yourself while also keeping that motion within your faith, right? But just know that this shadow period or this depth was really to transform you because you realized that you were the protector of your own bravery. You had a lot of honor for yourself. You have this unwavering faith, but you had to have it for yourself. You had to believe within yourself. So I find it very, very beautiful here. And for some of you, it's like you're in this waiting period, but you're a warrior and not a warrior. Hi, Ethan. So it's like you're having this motivation. You're having this way of saying, listen, I'm going to really transmute and I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to grieve this process. I know that I'm the magician and I have the ability to weave everything in my fate the way that I want to. And I believe that this hit you in the brink of a destiny moment or a tower moment for some of you. For some of you, you were stepping in the limelight. For some of you, you were coming out of the limelight and maybe you had to go find that inner light. Um, I'm also getting the Five of Wands to the King of Hearts, which is very beautiful because this is also cultivating the external and the internal. And so this is what I mean when I'm saying the inner conflict with the Five of Wands showing its presence. It's like maybe that inner fire came, chaos comes destruction, true enough, but now you're transmuting and alchemizing chaos versus sitting in it feeling like you're getting burnt the fuck up. And you're allowing yourself to really breathe and stay present in the moment. 1976 could be a very significant year for you. This could be the year that you were born, or this could just be a significant age number that's coming through. I'm also getting the temperance to the love. Someone is being placed in your that is going to be able to balance you, and whether this is a new parent, maybe you're a new. I'm kind of getting that even if it's not kids in the connection. I literally just got it says when life finally gives, but I didn't see the rest of it, kind of cut off, but it came as a notification when life finally gives. To me, that's like you were birthing something anew. Um, you could be birthing something as well as the angel number 222 was part of that, and I saw bliss. So bliss 20 okay, 22 22 is very significant, okay? That's like that master builder energy. I'm also seeing the Queen of Pentacles here. I think I'm gonna do two videos because I kind of started doing a reading and I was going to pull from my notes, but well, I think I'm still gonna keep it going, and I'm just gonna add the notes to this one because now I'm seeing this key, y'all, and I found this key, and right when I saw the key, it's like you're gonna find a key, looking at it, and it's like, oh, I see the key. But I do find like that's prominent for some of you, or very significant for some of you. Um, you have somebody in your energy that's wishing things could be very different, and they're about to make that step to, you know, um, I'm hearing this old commercial we used to have. It used to be like, "Don't talk about it, just be about it," or something like that. And I think that's kind of the energy. You possibly could speak to this person through music, or they speak to you through music. I was picking up on the song. I think it's called "Rock with You" by Bobby Brown. So that was the song that stood out most to me when I got Beyonce, Rather Die Young. That has been coming through strong as well. This person has a way of finding you everywhere, if that makes sense. And it's like you have a way of coming closer to this person, aura field or energy, or rather. And it's like you're not able to have material things. And this could also be how this person feels. And somebody could have left when they saw you with somebody, take how it resonate. That card has been coming out kind of strong, so I kind of want to clarify it. I ain't really did a reading in a couple days, but when I have, that card be coming through. So 888 here as well as 1555. You need to do an cleanse if you're feeling like you're having some love drought. So maybe it's a drought in your finances. Maybe it's a energy leak somewhere. Maybe you're feeling like you can have a take a nap or you can go to bed and waking up tired. You could be ascending, but you could also have like an energetic leak somewhere that's possibly needing to pay attention to. If you're feeling this way, it's not going to resonate with everybody, but just take what resonate with you. You possibly wanted to do an egg cleanse. Make sure you're adding some salt in the sole of your shoes. Speaking Psalms 91 or either Psalms 93. For some of you, you work with Psalms 92, and that's fine too. It's 91, 92, and 93. But even between them three, for some of you, you may use all three child because I think that's yeah, that's order. Um, let's see. I also feel like your energy is kind of like all over the place. Maybe it's like you want to sit down, but then it's like when you sit down, you got to get right back up. It's kind of like what I'm getting with that. And I think that's kind of pulling on your heartstrings a little bit. And heartstrings can also be tied to like emotional thinking. And so if I don't want you to just really automatically think in your love life, but it's like, how are you loving yourself? Are you showing up for yourself when no one's watching? And I think that's the season that you're in, learning how to love yourself through authenticity. It's like you're not able to hide behind things that once felt like it felt okay to mask up. And it's like maybe you had to leave people in your peripheral in order to have this um, lighter energy for yourself. And that's perfectly okay. All right. For some of you, you could have possibly lost loved ones, and that's possibly cleansing up some energy within your lineage. And for some of you, you're trying to cross that line to kind of say how you feel or try not to really hide who you really am from how you're wanting to show up once you're able to cross this line. So maybe you do have someone afraid to contact you or you're afraid to contact someone, but they do feel you even though you guys are apart. And if you wonder, like, if they're happy without you, I'm not going to say that they're necessarily sad, but I do say that it's a lot of things that remind them of you. Or if they wanted to, like, kind of tell you how they felt, they just possibly want you to know that they love you. It's a lot of feelings within this that it's kind of unexplainable, but it's also kind of like it makes sense at the same time. If it feel like a piece that was lost, and it's like you found that piece, and it's like you're chasing to get that piece back. If that makes sense. Um, this person views you as a very clear sign. It's like if they were ever to receive something from the heavens, you would be like that prominent sign. I'm getting the song by Harold Melvin. Um, I think the name of the song is "Oh, you know." I think it's something like "You Know What" or something, or "You Make Me Feel So." I think that's the name of it. But that album cover is standing out strong. And if you look at, I think the name of the album was "Wake Up Everybody." And when I look at that album cover, I'm able to see the divine feminine as well as the divine masculine. Now, other people may view things different. I just feel like essentially that's the energy of this connection and being able to authentically see yourself within someone, good or bad, and not be afraid to own it or love through it or something like that. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting is very grounded or it feels very safe. You could have pets, or pets could be a very big thing for you. For some of you, you also had pets like previously in your life, but maybe they have already transitioned and you could be feeling their presence as well. Possibly like when you're at home. For some of you, you have this certain chair that you sit in, or maybe on your couch, you sit in this certain area um, dominantly. And I think that's possibly where you get this energy shift. If it's not a personal pet, this pet could be very significant. Um, now I'm getting Teacher's Pet by B5. B5 is like seven energy, and that seven is kind of like so remember earlier when I was talking about the five of wands, the king of hearts, and the queen of hearts. To me, that's seven. It's like you have one and one, and then the five of wands. It's an emotional fulfillment, but the emotions had to start within self before it could make room or um basically give from its overflow. It's like you guys had this way of communicating telepathically or even co-creating with the divine in a way that it's like now you're here and it's like it's time. It's approaching. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting here. And heavy one is co-creating with the divine. Okay, we got Angelite coming out, which is very beautiful energy because this is a stone that helps you enhance your intuition as well as connect with higher realms to facilitate angelic communication, which gives me the energy that these are not just surface level communicators. These are communicators that's like um, you could be bilingual. I'm getting Tokyo energy, but maybe you do like conference calls to Tokyo or something like that. I don't know, but I'm getting that to come through. However, you have the gift of gab or something like that. It's kind of like what I'm getting. And this has someone kind of feeling like um, following in your footsteps or you're able to follow in their footsteps. I'm really just more so getting that you're able to keep up with this person. And I don't think that um, it's like you stand out in a way, whether it's something that you created or something that this person is creating with you, or I don't know. It's just maybe you felt isolated or rejected with past people or possibly unappreciated. But it's like now you realize that you're really not alone and it's really a full team of angelic presence around you. And you may even feel children in your energy. You can be feeling pets, children, past over loved ones. To me, this is just giving the energy that you're about to usher something in that is kind of like very grand or very phenomenal. And come angelic protection, meaning angelic blessing, if that makes sense. So it's like if this much presence is around you, you have to be somebody. It's like you're not just feeling this energy for nothing. You're not just having this I'm getting withdrawal. So maybe some you are in withdrawal. And it's not funny, but it's like, what the hell? Because I'm not getting it that it's drugs or something like that, but I'm really getting like it's getting to a point where somebody is pacing back and forth and really trying to figure out where to go or how to go, and it's getting antsy at this point. For some of you, you may even feel like gentle touches of like your back, or you could be clear tangency, or even clear sympian could be spiritual gifts for you. Sudden shifts of energy or even smells for some of you can be clear aliens. Um, your spiritual gifts are at a prominent high because you are activating at this time. Things are changing, and it's kind of like you're no longer moving against flow. You're kind of like just trying not to get swept up in the tide. You were always built for this or made for this. Is kind of the energy that I'm getting, but it's like you're questioning yourself is if it's really something that you can have or want. I I'm also getting like this greedy energy. So maybe you're feeling like you don't want to be greedy or you I don't know. Something about greed is coming through here. And I find that very significant because it do have that you've been working hard or even struggling with a task or a skill. I'm also feeling like that's what come with this throat chakra energy here. It's like possibly you have been trying to find the right wording, but it's like now you're accepting things where you may feel once guarded. It's like you're accepting the nudge to go forward, and this has transformed you within your spirit first. So it's like now you're that messenger that you were wanting to be, or just really capturing that attention for the reasons of what that could be for you. And it has you being able to be reminded that the transformation was possible and that the support from the realm was very much helpful. Okay, for some of you, you have been praying for this, and this is a fairy tale that's about to take you by storm, surprise, excitement, joy. And I feel like storm, surprise, excitement, joy. After I said all four of them. So I feel like the storm has passed, the surprise has passed, The excitement and the joy is like to be continued. It's kind of like the energy. It's like this missing link. I'm getting like the final piece of the puzzle type of energy with music coming back out to Precious Gift and Angel Light. So to me, now I'm getting what everybody. Remember, I was just talking about the album cover. I think that's kind of like the energy. So maybe a lot of things are happening in your dream state. Listen, I cannot miss up. We have Angel Light there, and then when I flip it over, we have the dream. So I know this is my dream card here, and so your ancestors are kind of like showing you um, nudges when it comes to what you've asked about. I feel like you asked or prayed for heart chakra healing, whether this was just self love. Um, you're not the type to. You're a lover versus a fighter, but it's like you are able to, you can fight your own battles. Like, don't get me wrong, but if you had to choose, you rather go the easier approach. And I feel like you're being cultivated with someone that can handle you and you can handle someone. It's not a tip tat type of energy. It's an energy that is very mature, very grounded. Somebody you always feel like you know exactly what to say, or you always have a positive outlook. You could be very optimist. I'm just getting the energy that this is not something that is not familiar, or this is not something it feel new this lifetime or this go round, but it's very much something that has been lingering feelings or lingering energy, and it could possibly even bring chills, or you may experience like tingling in your back or your neck area, and it's like when you feel these energies draw close to you, it puts you in a state to kind of wonder or ponder on the energy. Um, and this also kind of helped you transform in a way. Clarify, I look for you everywhere. I wish things could be different till you speak to me through music. So this person, I don't know if they watch your videos or something like that, but I'm getting video phone to come through. And it's so beautiful because that song came out, and I want to say it was between 2008 and 2011. Those years have also been coming up strong, so something could have took place within that time period for you. Um, Something about the age of 34 is significant coming through. Maybe you're about to turn 34. 34 years could be a significance as well. With age ain't nothing but a number coming through. Could be an age gap of a significance. Um, what's this 20? I don't know. That's not. Listen, I'm not gonna do the math, child. Um, for some of you, you may be into math, and I feel like for you, you may jump into numbers or something like that. For me to want to just do that, but you are being shown a lot. You could be seeing a lot of purples at this time with indigo coming through, as well as candles is a very significant thing. So maybe you're feeling like sudden breeze, or if you are to burn a candle, maybe you're noticing certain um, presence or even things that may signal to you that attracts your attention. Yeah. Rose quartz could be a stone that you're using or something that you worked with. Angel number 777 as well as 555 is coming through. This is giving the energy that you're about to connect with someone that is able to uplift you when it comes to that heart chakra energy, as well as teaching you how to have unconditional love as well as forgiveness. And I think that's very attractive to somebody that's having a lot of big changes in store for you. And it's like within this energy, angel number 332 could also be a significance. You may even see this number, and this could be a time. I don't know if this like was a time today, but I'm getting like you could have been kind of in your head about something, and you could have saw this number and it stood out. 333 is will be the next number, obviously, but that's coming out strong as well, which is very much beautiful because that's not a light number energy. That's like a ascended master's energy. So if you were biblical, that would look like Jesus, okay, the person that rose the Christos, but it's like you're able to do that as well. So with 33 2, to me, that's like you're able to do that as well. Okay. Jesus died at 33, he rose, right? And so 33 2 is like you're able to do it as well. So, oh, I feel a little frustrated, and I feel like your ancestors are frustrated. I don't know, but it's like maybe somebody thumped, or I don't know, you're a thumper, or I don't know, but maybe you got thumped on the head growing up, or there's something that is significant, but you're needing to just really give yourself grace. Um, for some of you, you're wanting to book a trip. For some of you, you needed to simply just give yourself, well, not give yourself a massage, but you can book yourself a massage rather. And I think that it help you kind of release some stress. For some of you, that's kind of like the energy that I'm kind of getting. Um, I don't really feel, it's like you don't need safety. You don't need anything other than to trust yourself. Hold on, y'all. What that is? Give me that. What you mean, no? Give it here. Give it up. So let's do tarot, and then I'm gonna end it. We got Ace of Pentacles coming out with this being in reverse. This is a seed that has been sitting in the back pocket. Okay, this is kind of like wanting to come towards an Empress. Not really sure what trick they want to pull out, but they know they want to present something. It's kind of the energy that I'm getting. A lot of finding courage, finding. It's kind of like going through an internal battle of, am I good enough? Am I not good enough? It's kind of like that. But those moments of time is kind of like being wrapped up as well. I feel like things are just being crystal clear at this point. It's like you've asked for so many signs, you've wondered so many ways to come about or do something. Where did this come from? No, it's in Milwaukee. She had put it on the wall. Oh, she wrote on herself too? Okay. Milwaukee could be a significance, or Milwaukee tools is something that you use. Um, my daughter got a marker or something and she started writing on herself. First, I thought it was just the walls, child, but um, that's also could be like a significance. Um, that would give like tattoo energy, but I'm getting like marking territory with that. And then it was red as well. So yeah, that's kind of like um and what's that song? Listen, shout out to DP's gonna be. What's it I don't know, it's song too, but she got that song. I think it's called Kate. And he wanted to put name on it. It's that song. Confirmation. We got Five of Pentacles with the King of Pentacles here. I feel like first I just saw the King of Pentacles and then the Five of Pentacles on the bottom. So when I split. So listen, after this tower take place, you may have somebody that feel like you a little fragile, or they may feel a little fragile in your energy. But ultimately, you or this person is showing up as a King of Pentacles. This is giving like you may be a little I think you're hidden in plain sight. So it's like you're a hidden gem in a way, and you possibly didn't show or come off as shiny or as polished, or rather, but it's like it was always you, and it doesn't get any crystal. Okay, things have been planted to go forward with this. You hold the world in your hands, and it's like now you're about to move from that energy. It's really Willie, it's cultivate the energy. So the name Willie could be significant. Listen, child, maybe you in Memphis and you want to go to Wet Willie's. I don't know, but I feel like if I go home this weekend, that's where I'm going. Listen, I drink, but I don't drink. And so it's like when I do, child, okay? But I don't overdo it. I think when I got pregnant, I wasn't really a drinker anyway. I always did things in moderation, but that just stood out strong to me. So I don't know. Maybe you're wanting to go for a drink, or maybe somebody want to offer you a drink. I am seeing the Two of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. As well as like I remember saying, if I go home this weekend, my dad stays like close to downtown area. So that's why I wanted to go to Wet Willie's. But that could be like travel. You could want to be traveling to Memphis, and maybe that could be a very good spot for you to go to. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting as well. Whatever it is, somebody is planning something to build something with you. And it's like when they come with this offer, it's going to be an offer that is going to have an overflow within itself with this Ace of Cups energy here. This competition, this energy of temptation and bondage is kind of like what's being shedded in the background to make room for this. And I feel like this is also having somebody kind of apprehensive or even pumping the brakes before bringing you this opportunity or even bringing you this option because they're wanting to um, they're wanting to kind of I'm not gonna say suck their teeth into you as a bad thing, but it's kind of like watching something root from the ground up. So it's like they're wanting to root something with you versus um okay, why give you flowers when I can give you a garden? It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. This person doesn't just want to give you something um I don't know. It's like one and done. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting. Well, listen, one and done is what I'm hearing. Okay, they don't want to give you that energy. They want it to be there for the long haul. There's like something that they're wanting to build with you. But this person is very few of words. Okay, it's kind of like that's kind of like what I'm getting as well. They could be very action oriented, and it's like they rather just. I'm hearing that song. Well, I think it's his name is YK Osiris or something like that. But this person want to give you everything that you imagine that they imagine you. It's like you deserve the world, and so for the two of wants to be here, it's very very beautiful because in that song, it's like you're worth it, and this person sees you as such, and they're wanting to kind of match that energy, and they're hoping that you feel the same way as well as they're kind of hoping that you forgive them for how things probably transpired, or if this is not someone that you were in a previous connection with, this could be something that's new, but maybe they feel like they're taking a little more time than usual, or it's something. I'm just kind of getting that apology energy. And then I'm also getting like you have nothing to apologize for. So maybe breathe and kind of give yourself grace within that. Overall, I am seeing that this is going to turn into a um, it's going like from a wish fulfillment to a wish of commitment. So maybe this person sees marriage, and I remember saying earlier that of the long term commitment with the Ace of Cups here to the Four of Wands is very beautiful energy. This person want to celebrate with you very much more than just one time. Um, and it's like when after the celebration, they know that it's like we're going back to the drawing board and it's like doing it all over again with the Queen of Pentacles here. So it's like you're very you have someone that's practical and you have someone that's analytical. So it's like being able to just have that balance, or if it's like if you're not able to show up authentically, 100% today, then maybe you're matched with somebody that can pull that 80/20 with you, or somebody that's just going to help you be able to see and really pull forth what it is that you're sprouting up. It's like you're wanting the roots to now turn into a sprout, the sprout to turn into a bloom, then bloom to turn into a tree, the tree to turn into a fruit. So it's like you're trying to really establish a well-around cycle of life and not really be afraid of anything. And maybe this is kind of having this vision kind of in the cosmos, things are looking very prominent, but it's like that 3D energy needing to be pure and natural, like Daisy. Okay, I'm here do the dial. I know there's Daisy commercial because that shit used to come out a long time ago, but it just gives me the energy. It's like don't blame yourself or put yourself at fault. Just really sit with the energy that you're confirmation. Just really sit with the energy. Let me find out you got that dog, you child. But you just needing to be lighter on yourself. You allow people to paint a visual of you that was not entirely true. Um, and it's like a long time you felt that that wasn't your energy, but you carried it for so long that it started to have a way of masking itself in a suit, rather, or even a dress if you're a divine feminine. I really wasn't trying to put gender on it, but it's like um, maybe you're showing up in your day to day life, and it's like all of a sudden, whereas once was a normal day, was not so normal, or it's not so normal is what I'm hearing. So it's like let's say you got a routine, right? And it's like within this routine, something happened. Maybe you saw a billboard and it's like, who the fuck or when the fuck did they? So it's like this. Me, this is given that you're gonna run into somebody or you're meeting somebody, and maybe this is kind of like a fated meeting or a tested meeting. So take it how it resonates for you. But I do see that for some of you, you have this energy that is circling around in your aura field that you possibly are picking up on. You or this person could have been very promiscuous, and it's like now this person is like, I'm not happy with that anymore, and they're wanting to let go of that energy. They're kind of like wanting to release that. For some of you, you were in connections, but the connection felt like it wasn't enough, and it was like it kind of had you feeling like what the fuck, or maybe feeling like you weren't enough at a point in time, but you're about to be uh paired with somebody that does have the same romantic feelings for you that you do for them. But I do see that this may start off as a friendship, and it may gradually start into a partnership or a commitment. Um, this comes with a certain level of comfort as well as a certain level of stability, but this is more so of safety. I also feel like this is a reason why it's kind of like panic or a little frantic kind of energy I'm getting, because nobody has made this person feel this way before, and it's like it came with unexpected feelings. It came with kind of some tension as well, and so maybe this is possibly why the most they can do is kind of the mangoes are also significant with the signs and synchronicities here. I'm also just getting that that could give you a lot of clues as well, and but those are kind of like angelic cues. And so like maybe you're having a conversation about where you wanted to go or what you wanted to do in your future, and maybe you like what I just called, maybe you're not meant to say something. um, and for some of you, I feel like you're so afraid of exactly what to say, and it's like that could be a thing for you as well. With heartbreak here to magnetic attraction, I feel like somebody is really wanting to not be delayed or kind of disappointed when it comes to expressing how they feel when it comes to this magnetic attraction goes deeper than just that. It's like, no, they're seeing a family, they're seeing the home, and they're wanting to really express their truth, but they're also tying up loose ends and so they can express how they feel. But in the meantime, in between time, they're networking, they're moving with divine time, and they're paying attention to their signs and synchronicities. I'm not saying that you're not paying attention to your signs and synchronicities, but I do feel like you're just needing to go easy on yourself. Listen, I'm literally getting a day of go easy on me now to come through now that I said that. That's so beautiful because now I'm getting all night long. I love that song. I guess it's always so beautiful, but listen, I love that song. With social media here to heartbreak, divine timing, all night long from Easy on Me is so beautiful because Easy on Me was essentially like the debut song of her album 30. So you could be 30 or 30 could be a significant number for you. And then three is like heart no throat chakra. So three is like somebody is wanting to express their heart chakra. And this may come through social media, like maybe with social media, it's a heartbreak here and magnetic attraction. Maybe this person It's only able to speak to you through social media. Um, Maybe they don't have your number or something. It's like what I'm getting. It goes down the DM. I ain't sure what's going down in your DM, but that's coming through now. Um, ain't none of my business, no my problem. Signs of synchronicities to music. Listen, in mass is in reverse. I do not feel like this is going to be a. Listen, I'm getting Al Green love and happiness. Listen, that's kind of like the energy. You're not going to have to kind of second guess or wonder. You'll see a storm warning, but you're also going to be able to heal through the storm. You may even party. You may surrender. It's like it's a lot of possibilities that may feel like things were at a standstill. You're no longer in that wounded energy. You're no longer in that. I feel like you had a paralytic way of thinking, and it kind of made you feel stuck in a way or something like that. But that's coming through. I don't know, but that's coming through. Clarify, surrender. Yeah, you're let go of things that once stressed you or felt like you possibly owed it time and attention, or even people made you feel or tried to project their energy onto you to feel like you were not worthy of being going where you're going. Okay, it's kind of like maybe you had to get in the energy of kind of um, really not speaking on or going back and forth rather. Because I ain't gonna really hold you. I really see like two or three people in your energy. It's like you're trying to thank you type shit. You're trying to learn how to find that balance with showing up for everyone. But it's like once the lights go off, the lights are off. So it's like you're now showing up for yourself. Whoever pops up in your mind stays. If they don't and you look up, you're not missing anything. And I think that was also the ultimate goal for you. With grass is greener. It's like the answers. It showed you a visual with truth coming over here to legal matters. It's like you were shown something. Um, Somebody could also stole something from you. It's kind of like what I'm getting from that. Um, you could have had a family member that took something from you. For some of you, I'm getting kissing cousins, so don't really know what that means, but um, I'm getting that energy, not the clock it with the kissing cousin. You could be saying angel number 711, but I'm getting that as well. Somebody just really want to spend time with you. They're very patient. They're hoping that you're patient with them. Um, they're seeing a family with you. I also feel like in a past life, you guys also did have children or even had um, family or something like that kind of linked past life, and this is why this person sees a connection or a future with you in this life as well, because I also feel like the connection in a past life was not as grand as the connection that it can be in this life. And what I mean by that is it's a collective reading, so it's going to be different for a lot of you. What I'm getting is maybe it was a lot of heartbreak or even unfinished business in a past life within this connection. And it's like it's able to have that spiritual awakening together in this lifetime. It's kind of like what I'm getting with Storm wanting to party and new lover. It's kind of giving the energy of like you've played the fiddle, and it's like now you're able to. You're not even in the game anymore. It's like you're coaching the game, or you're creating your own game, or something like that. It's kind of like what I'm getting. Um, okay, clock it, because for some of you, look at you got me talking about some damn clock it. For some of you, you're in this energy of you're not playing games. So it's like you're literally just laying foundations and you're being matched with somebody that can um, code that vibration with you or help create that vibration with you. Um, no loose ends. Okay, so that is coming through. I think I remember saying about that earlier. No loose ends and no new friends. It's kind of the energy. And for some of you, somebody could feel like that's your energy. It's like they're not sure if you're in a connection, but they're wanting to in a connection with you. They're not gonna pressure you, they're not gonna rush you, but they do see something more than just friendship with you because meeting you had this certain um romantic feelings that kind of had them in flutterness. So this came with like happiness. It also came with kind of like I'm kind of getting like you tease this person a little bit, like nuh-uh. It's kind of like that. I don't know, but I feel like this person go a little back and forth within themselves, within your energy. For some of you, if this was a telepathic communication, or if this is a telepathic communication, I'm not so sure how strong that connection still is. With angels here to music and dream state, I feel like your things are getting harder to decipher. It's kind of like the energy that I'm getting with that. And so it's like it's feeling like things are changing or things are getting deeper, but it's also so many things reminding you of where to go. So it's like if you were blindfolded, would you know which way to go? Would you know where to go? It's kind of the energy. And it's not bad energy at all, y'all, but it's kind of like energy that is it gives parent, if that makes sense. This is not a light energy. It has a lot of light. It has a lot of passion, a lot of fire, sure enough, but it's kind of like the energy of, um, I don't know if y'all watch Bridgerton, but I'm hearing, I don't even remember the Duke and Duchess, when he told her, when he said, I burn for you. And I feel like that's kind of the energy. I'm just, I'm getting it. So let's clarify with this deck, and I'm going to end it because I don't know. I feel like between the sacral chakra and the solar plexus, y'all like between y'all. Well, let me say it in layman's terms, okay? But between the navel and like the gut area, y'all probably be feeling like tightness in the area. And if you are, this is a divine intervention. Okay, you are being rescued from a situation because you chose to heal yourself through the darkness. Um, this was a fated meeting. Whether you meant to be destined with somebody or you're about to go into an encounter with someone, things are trying to have a way of being pulled from the physical, pulled from the spiritual to the physical. Okay, so maybe this person is tuned into you, or you tuned into this person, but it does come with a slew of signs and synchronicities, as well as a slew of emotions. It's just you're able to really place those emotions where you want them versus not. And you had this attraction, but it's like you went deeper within an attraction and you started cultivating a vision to it's like once you looked up, the vision was already there. With this E is here, it's kind of giving me, it's like it's extraordinary, it's exceptional. Um, it's not um, irrational. It's like it is very focused. It's something that has matured over time, and it's something that's just worth it at this point. Oh, earned it by the weekend is coming through. So this person sees you as someone that they care for. And so with that, I burn for you. And see, that was I know the lyrics of the song, but he said, "I care for you." Now I'm still getting the Duke and Duchess when he said, "I burn for you." And remember, with his Duchess, she was his friend's sister, and so he was like, "You're a hoe. You can't really marry my sister." So I really feel like for some of you, you have this player that's coming to kind of want to sit down somewhere now, child. They just didn't know where they wanted to sit down. But now with you coming in the mix of things, they didn't really want to put you through a love affair. You know, they really wanted to be available for you. So they're showing up as a divine masculine, but you expect this person to be who they are. They may not tell you this, but you had this drastic way of cutting things out for this person, or you really uh, had a way of being a magnifying glass. And I find that to be very beautiful because this person showed you those parts of yourself to help you remember. So if they don't tell you that um, you give them this such peace, or you give them this such get up to rise or go forward, it's perfectly okay, because they don't owe that to you. You simply help them remember who they were. And so, if anything, they need to thank themselves and pat themselves on the back, as well as give grace and gratitude to their ancestral team, as well as their God, and keep moving forward. I know for some of you, you guys, you email me or you DM me, however you contact me, if you're like, they ain't come in today, girl. You know, for some of y'all, y'all have coworkers you're interested in. You have customers you're interested in. People that you see on the day to day have a way of being in your aura field for a reason. And what you choose to do with those feelings is truly on you. Like for some of you, if you are coworkers, you know, for some relationships, you may have to report to HR or something like that. I'm not really getting that for some of you. Things that may once seem traditional is not traditional for the two of you. And that's absolutely okay. It wasn't meant to go that route for you. But the route that you're taking, or the route that is forged for your own good, is a risk that you're willing to take, or a risk that you're needing to kind of have faith, because it is something that leads to an offer on the table. Um, and somebody is very much wanting to kind of pledge that commitment energy for you. Um, you compromise in a lot of ways, and that puts this person in a way to kind of, and this is timeless energy, so maybe this is kind of yet to be inspired, but it's heavily desired. Wanting to find your person is the ultimate goal in life, but I feel like for the both of you, that was listen. We got tragedy to desire here. I literally had both of these to come like this when I split the deck, so for me that was funny as fuck. I just feel like it goes deeper than the 3D, because it did not start on the 3D. So for a lot of you, you may do express how you feel, but nobody is going to be able to see what. And I find this to be so beautiful, because the letter is the next one over here. And them the only two that I see on the table today. The rest is in another part of the house. I'm gonna pull a few from here, then I'm gonna go. We have Spin About You by Drake and 21 Savage, as well as 772 by YNW Melly. So this person definitely sees, and this person is not going to, they're not a hothead, okay? I feel like for some of you, you were dealing with people that was kind of loose tempered, or somebody that kind of was easily angered. And it's like you're now being matched with somebody that has a knowing, or a way of being able to observe, and just being able to have that emotional intelligence rooted in silence rather than loud expression. And I also feel like that's what's being cultivated behind the scenes for the connection as well, because I'm getting a connection, but I'm also getting a busy connection. So maybe two people are busy, and it's like you're needing to have that sense of safetyness and securityness. This is not low vibrational energy. This is not energy that makes you wonder, or have you feeling like if you're not available, are they your person, or are they becoming a better person? It's kind of like given that you could not trust people that once had your heart. And that's just simply put, okay? Traffic or no traffic, this person is coming towards you. We got lay the pipe down like plumber, okay? So this person definitely, Eight of Wands is here, okay? The Eight of Wands is here. With this timeline is kind of like being chosen for peace. So if you're into kind of like let's say you do get in your moments where you're needing to kind of have the massive choices versus illusions, you're going to want to be paired with people that can manifest master that energy with you versus people that you have to think twice about or second guess. And it's like the master teachers of ethers now have masters of choices and illusions. And it's like your guys are two people are being blindfolded, or one person is being blindfolded to awaken that divine twin energy within themselves. And I would not be surprised if, let's say, the divine feminine comes on. Well, yeah, that's typically how it works. So let's that was a little sidebar, and I had to say, yeah, that's typically how it works because I was strictly simply not listen, I was simply channeling, okay? And it can be a little trickery when you're channeling because this is why I look at TSP and child. Sometimes I just be telling y'all what I'm getting that's coming through, but I really want you to sit with the energy sometimes, and I be wanting to break it down for some of y'all too when I catch it in the moment, because if two people are blindfolded and they had to turn themselves on, I'm talking about align their own chakras, heal their own trauma, cultivate their own vision. You talking about somebody that went from hell, found enough conscience to create a blueprint to get to heaven, and they did that for themselves. Met somebody else that did the same thing, and it's like now this is beyond heat type shit, right? So it's like now you got two people, but the energy is like four people, if that makes sense. There's two divine energies online, and so I wouldn't even be surprised if this was a connection that brought forth twins, because it's like you trusted within your own spirit. You went where your spirit felt the most connected due to what your first eye was showing you. So this is even given like that high priest and high. You could be a high priestess or you could be a high priest. Um, think of Jesus and Mary Magdalene. Jesus couldn't go no motherfucking without Mary Magdalene. And so it's like you're being met. Remember when I was talking about practical and analytical? You have found your reconciliation with your catalyst. This person shifts your life in a direction without the necessarily of staying alone, but it gave you the opportunity to build. So if it was meant to come back into fruition, it could. And that's how wealth flows effortlessly when your heart is clear. Y'all didn't know what the fuck was going on. But time-based encounters was designed for awakening. So happiness multiplies when you focus on gratitude. A lot of you are overcoming as well as going to be overflowing with joy. You're about to be standing in second chance energy. Thank you. Um, you're going to be stability and abundance go hand in hand, and it's like you're going to be knowing that energy versus wondering. You're taking up space, even if you're the elephant in the room. You're paying attention to the way things flow and the way things are going through your own rhythm. It's like you're finding the beat of your own drum. You could be a Gemini with Gemini coming through. I don't know if you're having congested energy or congested. I don't know if you're having congested issues, but I'm feeling that in the energy. Um, you're someone that's able to lead with accountability, and that can cause an ego clash. And I don't feel like this is a pride of interference. It just may come with vulnerable moments. And a lot of this is going to be kind of like public image versus public desire. But I also see that you're healing those parts of yourself that may had felt weak or defensive at points. And it's like you're now just learning how to kind of find the way to ease that tension between self and higher self. You're no longer insecure. You're moving from the healed state of point with the dynamic of active growth. A lot of this strengthen that empathy. Okay. And it's like you're now able to share those roots, or their rooted energy is shared within this connection. It's kind of like what I'm getting with that. There's no doubt within this connection. I'm not really getting like unresolved self-esteem or just insecure energy. I'm not really getting that. It's giving very much secure energy with 33 being here. I find it beautiful because it's three people watching and three likes. We also had the master teacher 33 to come out with the 25 earlier. And I want to go back and get that card because butterflies are significant as well as rose quartz. I was talking about rose quartz earlier. Elizabeth Taylor got this perfume called White Diamonds. I'm smelling that. So, a lot of changes, a lot of versatile energy, but this also gives like divine messenger energy. So it's like hummingbirds, butterflies. I'm even saying a monkey. So it's like just that very airy energy, but it's like that playful energy as well. Um, it's dominant as well. It's like very strong. You okay? Um, the color yellow is very significant as well as metal silver. Is that a color? That is a color. It's a metal and a color. So both of those are significant, which gives me Mercury energy. So that's that's today's energy. So Wednesday is significant. King of Diamonds and Queen of Diamonds is here. Genuine, none of your friends' business, as well as um, One It Up by Offset is here. 217, 317, 617, and 117 is significant. These could be birthdays or these could just be angel numbers, but those are the numbers on the card. Heavy on the element air. We got the element within with air coming through with peace and serenity are near. Take a moment to simply be. Your affirmation is I breathe in calmness and exhale stress. A lot of projections happen within your past relationships, whether you were the shadow lover or you were involved with the shadow lover. This caused you to have untamed, like primal energy. And now you're walking through a doorway that is helping you cultivate a new horizon for yourself. A great aunt is significant. The name Evelyn, Eve or Yvette is significant, or even Pauline. Donna or Donna is significant. Trading Places by Usher is here. Sapiosexuals is on this card with 333. Um, the military is significant. 808 angel number as well as the number 11. Change is uncomfortable, but it's your path to freedom. You could be an Aries or a Taurus or even a Gemini, which is the big three. Listen, let's say you got two Geminis in this connection, child. Remember what I was saying earlier about the 4 people? That's like 8 people, child. Lord have mercy. But if you got a Gemini and an Aries together, they take it down to like 6 people, child. But in real honestly, here, I feel like you're being paired with somebody that's able to help mold you where you are or help shape you. I don't know. But it's very much a um, well-rounded connection. It's like give and take. But the universe is saying that you're limitless. Two fingers and thumbs is coming through. So that's offset again. Two hands to heaven is significant as well. The angel number 17 is coming through strong, but to me that's also giving star energy. In tarot, that's a star card. So that's Aquarius, which is their air sign energy. Again, with air Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. That's just giving like to me the communication is coming in. Same girl by R. Kelly is here. Empress energy. I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. So 1122, 1111, 1124, and 1114 angel numbers are also significant. With same girl, I'm not really getting. I'm not really getting that you guys are like how that song is portrayed. I'm not getting that. What I'm getting is the same way that you want somebody is the same way that somebody else feel. But in this is instance, it's actually the same girl, right? So why is "Hit 'Em Up" by Tupac coming through? I ain't no, ain't that the song where he's like, I ain't no killer, but don't test me. I think that's the song. I don't know, child. Whatever it is, ain't nobody like you, child. I know that. And this person got a protective, um, they're a little protective over you, child. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Or with High Priest and Hierophant here, we got E equals MC squared. Heavy on the angel number 333. With snow quartz here, it's like I move through life with purity, clarity, and grace. I think this is where you're going. Okay, that's why that's kind of like coming after the high priestess and the high friend, which I told y'all that's kind of like counterpart energy. Y'all gonna have a lot of y'all probably feel this energy now. Like people don't like you, or you probably feel like you got a lot of haters. That's because that inspiration within this connection is like you're able to shine in the dark. You're creating yourself, you know, bitch, you created a life for yourself without creating a life for yourself. And it's like now you're like, what the fuck? But you're not mad at the life that you created for yourself. Okay. That's the energy. That's the energy. Astral projection is significant. So maybe you're being I feel like for some of you, when you was cultivating them motherfuckers, you came, you was in some spaces and places where you got there by roaming, but you was really bad. You was there. 888 is coming through. But you were also supposed to be shown what you were supposed to be shown to strengthen your spiritual gifts with whatever was being strengthened. Um, just always aim high, okay? You could be doing crystal purging, so let the stones like black tourmaline or selenite absorb and transmute energy to help you out. You can have a granddad in your energy as well. We got Libra energy coming through. I'm telling y'all, heavy on the air sign energy. With all this air coming out, I feel like communication is coming in. I feel like communication is present and it's gonna be like the best that you ever had in a lot of ways. Three P's got this song called Ooh Ah is coming through. Numbers 33 and 27 is also here. It's a lot of harmonious or harmony within this energy. Once you remove the fears and let your birthright stand full and strong, it'll help you. Um, you're just you're just shedding a lot of old mentality because like I told you guys, some of you I feel like you were bullied a lot because your anointing was so strong. It's just now you're trusting that anointing within yourself. And for some of you, you're very much clairtangency. So it's like if you touch something or you hold something, you're able to see past or, you know, things is unseen within it. Maybe you're even mindful of like people touching you or you touching things. 777 angel number is significant as well. Colors green, black, and gold is coming through. That's a flag as well. Come here, baby. Come here. Come here. It says your cracks make you more beautiful, not broken. We have the Empress to the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands here. I feel like from where you were going, you possibly found out a lot of truths before you could authentically be where you like where you're going. You're gonna be so happy, but it's like you had to. You make it look easy, child. I say that much, but it's like people gonna just they're only gonna see the good parts, but you know the parts that got you here. Okay, so don't feel if you gotta feel selfish with your energy, do so because you deserve this for yourself. Okay, this is your vision, um, your overflow, and you're essentially moving from your overflow. You're no longer just giving from uh, a moment of saying yes just because somebody is guilting you into say yes. It's kind of like the energy. You're mature in your decision making. You're you allowed the approach to be different because you want it different. And because two people chose to have adult mindsets, you get adult results. Um, so it's very beautiful energy. I'm going to leave it on that note. If you feel called, please check out the description box below to book a personal reading. If you would like bath salts, roses, or ebooks from us, that's at tarot.com.site. For natural products for hair care and skincare, that is at Tanzibs. We are doing a 34% off sale on the website, and the prices are already reflected. We're doing the raffle that you can win a bundle, the crown bundle or a canvas bundle, and we're still doing the giveaway to help single moms as well as the homelessness. So everything is listed in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being here. If you feel called to hype, like, comment, and subscribe, please do so. Um, I have some notes with this energy. Like I really did a full reading, and I'm kind of glad that I did. So I did a full reading today. So if you want to go back and watch it, you can. I know for fuck I'm going to watch CSPN, okay? But I have I got some notes that I think I got up like at 3 in the rise, and y'all I don't know. But I remember it was like 6:33 when I saw the timer, right? So I got two different downloads, and I'm gonna do two different videos for each one, so it'll have its own. I don't want it to be so long because this video was supposed to be so long, but I'm glad that we did the reading. So this reading is essentially kind of like the doors or kind of like some insight of what the notes is, because the notes is kind of like the actual union. So it's nothing of this energy kind of had like two three people in it, or no more than kind of like I think we say gonna say people, but it just depends on how for some of you. Like if it's two Geminis, then you could have like 8 people in your energy, and it could be family members, it could be coworkers, it could be anybody that you see on a day to day, or that's pulling at your energy day to day. So it's a need to really kind of um be mindful who have access to you. That way, if something is going on within your inner circle, you're able to very much pinpoint. Okay. I also feel like that's where things are moving from your past life. So, like now, you being in your present, you're able to kind of turn the leaf as well as embrace the change versus speaking through things that once made you uncomfortable. It's like you're trusting the unseen forces and you're knowing that something greater is happening for you rather than to you. So I'm going to leave it there, but I am going to come back possibly later tonight. Do not know, but I will try to. If not, it'll be early in the rising. Um, because I really want to get those done out the way so I can move on to other notes. I will have notes in my phone, in my book. I will email myself notes, and I'll be getting emails, y'all, and I just be like, OMG. OMG. So I have to kind of get them out. Um, But I'm about to end it there and go in there and be a mama because I heard my child cry. Uh, that means she want to go to bed, and I ain't gonna complain. So I hope you're well and safe wherever you are. If nobody told you, just know that I love you. Do what makes you feel happy. Whatever it is that you're doing within the next 90 days, keep it to yourself. I don't care if you're telling your best friend, keep it to yourself in all areas. The result will be the announcement, okay? Whether this is and it's okay to have self announcements. Um, I don't know if you're still in the live, Katie. I was definitely wanting to help with the shelter because me and my parents had to live in a shelter at a point in time. So if you know someone that personally needs assistance, my email is in the description box below if you would like to connect on that. And I don't mind helping someone that you know that is in need or something like that. But I would like to connect with you um, on that. So I would like for you to please respond before I end it. Okay, so I believe in the description box below my email is listed. So just if you go out of this video or click out of it, you should be able to get it out of the description box and just send me an email and I don't mind connecting with you. I really appreciate it because like I said, I experienced it myself, so I have a very um keen eye when it comes to things of that sort. And I feel like for some of you, you may have went through certain things that you may not look like what you went through, but it shaped you to for who you are today. And I feel like that's the energy that you're in now of kind of like finding who you are without being attached to someone. So when you're attached to someone, you're secure in your own benefit, or you're secure in your own um, authority, because this is some strong ass energy. And with the Aries, Taurus, Gemini, I don't give a fuck if you Aries, if you Taurus, if anybody is a big three, which is essentially your crown chakra, your first eye, and your shoulders, that area, that energy, your first eye energy as well. Them main people, and I'm not saying if you're a Pisces, like you're less than. I'm not saying that, but if you get the body, if you get the head, the body will follow. So for you to be able to be matched with somebody that is headstrong, but you don't clash with them, is very beautiful. And so really enjoy the silence, because when the mango tree is shook, it's shook. Okay, this energy is very. I just feel like it's being cleared because a lot of things are going to be amplified, and I don't think either person will have it either kind of way. For some of you, this is going to be like your last connection, but it's very much stable waters. So before you can transition, you must be able to transmute. And with the Eight of Cups here, is very beautiful because you chose to walk away from things that were not benefiting you. I'm for me to say Pisces, now I'm getting the scripture when they were saying Jesus fed them with bread and water or fish and water, something like that. Um, that whole reset could possibly be needed. I wouldn't put it past. But I talk to you that on a more personal note, so you won't have to, put it on here. For some of you, people are trying to trap you or entrap you rather. Um, but you just shedding the energy. The energy is not yours to carry. It was more so being projected onto you for people that it resonate with. But I'm gonna leave it there because I don't know. It's like I said, it is a collective, and it was a couple energies coming through. But I know when I get into my notes, that's the actual divine connections energy. So I'm not even gonna think too much into it. But I really appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in and plugging it out. I'm gonna go be a mama now, child, because I didn't be here almost an hour and 30 minutes. But it's okay. So if you feel called to like, comment, and subscribe, please do so. Thank you once again. Ciao. Say bye bye.
Bye.